Okay, this is my little interpretation of beet greens. Here I have the greens. I cut the stalks fairly small because they're a little rough. And most people throw them away. I've seen people just chuck them in the garbage, but I find to make a decent salad. They're kind of bland like any other green, but what I like to do is make a dressing, which I find anyway, I like it. So what I first do is take a little mayonnaise, about that much. You can, you eyeball it. And this I have is horseradish mustard, and I find that the mustard gives a little bit of a bite. And I got it all over the cup. It gives it a little bit of bite, and it's got a nice flavor to it. Because clean that up, and what I do is just mix it around. The mayonnaise and the mustard complement each other because the mayonnaise, it gives it a little flavor to it, and the mayonnaise cuts down the harshness of the horseradish mustard, and the mustard gives the mayonnaise a nice little bite to it. I add a dash of maple syrup, and I'll tell you why. A little bit of sweet and a little spicy. I mean, the mayonnaise and the mustard have their own flavor, but what this does is, because I'm adding, these are Kalamata olives that I have here, so they're a little salty, and I cut them up. I pit them and cut them up, and I place those in there. And what this does is cut it down a little. And then what I do, I take some raisins, and I just add a couple of, not many, not that much, it's good. And the raisins sort of sweeten everything up. Even though you add a little maple syrup, it's really not going to sweeten it up, but the raisins kind of sweetens everything up. And let me get a bowl here. And like I said, normally people are just going to throw these out, so and you could do your own. You could do your own variation on this, obviously. Let me get a paper towel to wipe that out. You can add, subtract things, but you'll see that the horseradish mustard gives it a nice little spice to it, and the mayonnaise really mellows it out. So we just dump that in there, and just get that mayonnaise. It's sort of like a Dijon, but with a little kick to it. The horseradish mustard is, I'm sure you can get it everywhere. Not a hard thing to find. Or you can get it on Amazon, like everything else. I'll just mix it around. A little pepper. Since the olives are salty, I mean, you can salt the taste, but like a little pepper in it. Tap on that. And you have it. Like I said, you can do your own variations. Instead of raisins, you can put, I don't know, clementines or whatever. This is just the way I do it. I found, did some experiments, and this is what I wound up with. And that's it. Okay.